Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please let me take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming in for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And the Five of Wands. Let's see what else is coming in for this message. What do we need to hear? And the King of Wands. We are going to grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message and what it means for the collective today. And Strength. Now this is a very interesting combination because it says so much, and what it says first of all is that this person is really angry. They are angry for all of the things that they have done that hurt you, that caused you so much pain, that caused so much devastation to your heart, to your soul, and to this connection. And they are taking all of that in. And they are feeling it very deeply and very painfully themselves at the moment. The Five of Wands is a card of inner turmoil and inner conflict. And they are feeling it, not feeling it too proudly either, because they are ashamed and they are disgusted with how they treated you, because through all of it as well, it's causing them to miss you and missing you even more by the day. This is the combination of the Five of Wands and the King of Wands. Yes, the King of Wands is about passion and taking action, but also that King of Wands energy, especially coupled with the Five, definitely about anger, definitely about feeling that conflict. Not at you, it's not directed at you. It is directed within, and they are having to feel all of it at the moment, and it's making them very uncomfortable because it's causing them to have to really acknowledge and admit that they did all of this for no reason other than because they were immature. They were playing games. They felt that they weren't powerful enough to be with you, but oh, how that is changing as well. Because as we get to the combination of the King of Wands and Strength, this is about your person learning how to stand in their power. It is about them learning how to be confident, courageous. It's about them learning how to be fierce and fearless instead of being controlled by fears and out of control emotions. This person wants to stand solid in the strength and the power of this connection that is here between the two of you, because through all of this, through the pain that they are feeling, through missing you, through longing for you, but also acknowledging that they really feel crappy for how they hurt you and for how they treated you, and for bringing so much pain and emotional devastation and heartbreak into your life. They do want to present an apology because they want to try again. Only this time it's not going to be so much about, oh, let's try again. It's going to be more so about, I am ready to do this. I am going to make it happen because I am determined to make it happen, because that is going to be the energy of your person coming at you. The King of Wands is a fire sign, but you don't have to be a fire sign, neither does your person. The fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is a collective reading here on Crystal Vision 1111. This reading is for everyone, and it truly is more important to consider what the universe is saying to all of you that are hearing this message today. This is about your person saying, I am really pissed off at myself. I miss you so much. I know I hurt you. I'm sorry for all of the pain that I caused you, that I caused us, but also that I've caused myself as well. And I am going to show up to prove to you that I am empowered now, that I'm confident, that I'm courageous, that I am no longer being controlled by my fears or my illusions, but by my own strength and my own power, because I want to show you that I am ready to pursue this relationship, even though it has been the most intense thing I have ever felt in my life, and that has been part of what I have been so afraid of. But I'm mad at myself for running away from this intense connection, because now I find myself longing for it and wanting to experience it with you again. You have inspired this person to attain this growth. You have inspired this person to evolve and become more confident, to become more self-aware, to gain mastery over their emotions, perhaps not all the way, but this is something that they are working on. Thank God for that, right? Strength is ruled by Leo, but strength is also about how powerful this love is. It truly is an infinite love, a soul deep love, because you and this person have been traveling lifetimes together forever. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Six of Swords. I know, I always seem to sound excited when I see the Six of Swords because I am. I do love the Six of Swords because, well, it's a very important card. Well, they're all important in their own right, but I do love the Six of Swords because it says so much. It is about this period of transition that this person is in, this period of growth, this period of self-improvement, this period of really being aware of who they are, becoming so much more aware and conscious of why they are in your life and why they are in the world, and understanding that they do have a very powerful life purpose that is yet to be explored, especially explored with the two of you together, side by side. The Six of Swords is about your person wanting to leave all of this dark, murky energy that is at the bottom of this card, leaving that where it belongs, in the past, in the garbage, in the gutter, in the baggage claim, wherever it needs to be, because they want to ascend and transcend to this lighter, brighter life that's tranquil, that's peaceful, that's harmonious, that includes you by their side as well. Because the Six of Swords is someone who is letting go of all of their icky stuff, whatever this stuff has been for your person. Now, it can be old baggage, which is why I said leave it at the baggage claim, forever going around and around on that conveyor belt until someone finally comes along and dumps it in the dumpster, or dumping it in the dumpster themselves, or just walking away from it completely and just saying, I have had enough of this crap. I want to live my life. I want to be free. I want to be empowered. I want to live my best life, and I want to live that life with you, if you are willing to give me another chance. I want to try again, but it's not so much about trying. It is about me doing, because I will do what is right this time. The Six of Swords is also about communication, because the Six of Swords is a card of technology. So incoming communication from your person via phone call, text, email, direct message, one of those ways that involve technology. But I guess for the most part, we do communicate via technology these days, right? I mean, you're seeing this video, you're seeing this reading on YouTube through technology. Isn't it great what technology can do these days? I always talk about the Jetsons because I grew up with the Jetsons. On Saturday morning, I would always watch it, and I was always amazed because I always wanted a Rosie the robot to do my vacuuming and dusting and everything else. But how they talk through the TVs, you wouldn't think that we would be doing that these days, and here we are, living in the Jetsons world. Yes, we are, but back to the reading before I start going down a lot of other cartoons from my childhood. What cartoons did you guys like when you were growing up? Did you watch Saturday morning cartoons when you were growing up? I always liked the Roadrunner too, because it was just crazy and insane. But no more about cartoons. Moving on with the reading. The Six of Swords. It is your person's period of transition, growth, personal transformation, going through this evolution to be able to master their emotions, master themselves, becoming a much more evolved person, which is going to help this connection for the two of you immensely, because they are going to try again, but they will do again. The name of the deck that we are using for this portion of the reading is our purple edition of Enchanted Crystal Tarot. There is a link in the description box below this video for these cards, and we did create these here at Crystal Vision 1111. But let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming in. What do we need to know? What do we need to hear? Oh, the Fool. I do love the Fool, especially his little boot is just ready to take that step, to take that giant step or that baby step towards you, because this person wants to start over. Can we try again? Only this time I will have my act together, because I can see where I was foolish in the past. I can see where I definitely screwed things up for us, and I am really pissed off at myself for doing that. And I am feeling a lot of regret and remorse and embarrassment and even humiliation for being such a fool and for acting like a fool. But now I want to be a fool for love, and I want to embrace this love with us together, because I want to start over, if you are up for that. And I will do things so very differently, because I have been becoming a better person. And in becoming a better person, I will be able to become a better partner, and that will help us achieve a better relationship, one where we can thrive together instead of just surviving and kind of plodding along. I want this relationship to thrive. I want us each to thrive individually as well, because I want this next part of my journey to be with you. I've been without you for a while now, and that has not been a fun time for me, because I miss you. I'm miserable without you. I'm happier when I am with you. And I know I hurt you, and I am so sorry, and I cannot apologize enough, because I know I brought so much pain, so much confusion, so much conflict into your life. And I am feeling all of that because I am so angry at myself right now, because I have awakened to all of this and I see it now so clearly. I should have done things differently. I can't undo it. All I can do is show you that I am different, and that I will be different, and that I will do things better for us. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The sun. Oh, we do love the sun. The sun is all about happiness and joy. The sun is about sunshine and roses and warmth and beautiful energy and light and love and happiness. Your person sees that you are the light in their life. They always have. But the sun also symbolizes growth. The growth that your person is attaining in this journey that they are on at the moment, this solo journey that is causing them to self-improve, to become better, to become stronger, more powerful, to become more courageous and confident as well, to become more loving, to become more honest, to be able to act with integrity, to be able to be truthful with you in all things moving forward. The sun is helping your person heal and grow, just like it's always helped you, because the sun comes out and shines every day. We can't always see it because there's clouds, and sometimes it's overcast, and sometimes it's thunderstorming, but the sun is always there. And that is what your person is saying. Your love for me is always there. I need to shine that love back onto you. I want to be the person that you can depend on. I want you to know that I am going to always be there for you, just like the sun rises and sets every day. That is how I'm going to show you that I am different, that I am growing, that I am improving the essence of who I am, so that I don't screw things up between the two of us, because at the moment I feel like crap because I'm so pissed off at myself for acting like such an idiot. I shouldn't have done all of these things that I did, but I was reacting out of fear. Not that I expect that to be an excuse for the things that I did, because I see now that it is not. I am ready to own what I have done. I am ready to admit my mistakes and share that with you, because I want to come back into the light that is you, and that is this connection. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And that is the Knight of Pentacles. Well, someone is thinking about a future. Someone is thinking about a plan, and this would be your person thinking about the plan for the future with you, because that is what the Knight of Pentacles energy is all about. Your person is figuring out how to make things happen for the two of you. They want to be very sure that their plan is going to work, because this person is not going to leave any room for failure. The energy of the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles combined, that plan is going to work. It's going to be successful. This person is not going to fail, because they are going to be hellbound and determined to get back into your life, but also to show you that they're going to do life better, because they want to thrive in this relationship with you. They are not thriving so much on their own. They are surviving, although it is a difficult survival mode that they are in, because they are unhappy and they are having all of this internal anger and feeling all of their own internal pain and heartache and sorrow and everything else. But all of these are the things that are causing this person to say, I want it to be different. So if I want it to be different, what am I going to have to do differently? Obviously, of course. So yes, coming up with a plan to show you that they are someone that can be trusted, that they will be reliable and dependable, but also with your person showing up with a determination to never fail you or let you down ever again. The interesting thing about the combination of the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles as well is the King of Wands is very quick moving, because it's fire, all fire, fire of fire, actually. Very fiery energy, passionate energy, lots of movement, lots of action. The Knight of Pentacles energy is very solid, very capable, very grounded, very pragmatic. So it's an interesting combination of this person thinking everything through very carefully, and then once they have it sorted out in their head, bam, here they come, zooming along, and they're going to come at you with all of the energy of the King of Wands and the Strength card and the Fool combined, because the Fool as well is about things coming at you from out of the blue. Expecting the unexpected is probably something that you should be considering, because the Fool is about surprises being ruled by the planet Uranus. So things can get shifting up here and changing at any moment for so many of you guys that are watching the reading. But the Knight of Pentacles energy is methodical. It is logical. So they are very carefully strategizing their plan and thinking it through, which is probably also trying your patience. But guys, this person needs to come back when they are ready. They don't want to show up before they are ready, when they're only 90% ready or only half baked or half cooked, because if they do, they will just turn around, tuck tail, and run away again. And that is not going to be a good experience for you. Even though I understand that you want to see them, you want to talk to them, you want to see what's going on with them. Of course you do. But you don't want them to have this startup with you and then run away again, because that's a false start and that's going to give you false hope. And when they do that disappearing trick again, you are going to be plunged back into that emotional devastation, and you don't need to go through that. Let them figure themselves out. Let them come to you, because they are getting ready for all of that. And that is what this top row of cards is about, because being really annoyed at themselves, being really angry at themselves, feeling all of that inner conflict is pushing them. And it's pushing them pretty strongly at the moment as well. The Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But let's see what else. What else is coming in? What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know? The Eight of Swords. Well, yes, the Eight of Swords is all about this person acknowledging that they were stuck in their head. No more being in their head, being in their heart and being in their soul. With the Eight of Swords, it tells us your person was imprisoning themselves in their own mind. They were believing all of their mental chatter. They were replaying a lot of those horrible things that other people before you have said to them. People who put them down, people who criticized them, people who said they weren't good enough, who said they weren't lovable, who said that no one could ever possibly want to be with them, who said that if they ever found someone to love them, once they found out what they were like, they were going to run away from them. So this person has been in that place of feeling stuck and trapped in those thoughts of that Eight of Swords. Not a happy place for this person, but as well being mad at themselves and angry for listening to that junk over and over, which is why the Six of Swords is so important, because it's about getting rid of all of that crap and letting it go and leaving it in this murky, dark place at the bottom of the sea where it belongs, or the bottom of the lake, or the pond that has alligators in it. Getting rid of that stuff so that they can be free for this love and free for you and embrace the light of this connection and this energy that's here between the two of you. This person is getting rid of those things because they don't belong in this person's life. They were supposed to learn from those things and cut it loose. Definitely cut something loose with 8 swords, couldn't you? Yes, you could, but they held on to that because it felt familiar, and they were afraid perhaps to let it go because it allowed them to just kind of be mediocre in their life. But they don't want that anymore. They want freedom, and they want this freedom to love you with all of this power and all of this passion and all of this deep emotion that they feel for you as well. But let's see what else is coming in for this message. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? Oh, my favorite card of all time. Ta-da! The Ace of Wands. I do love the Ace of Wands, guys, because, well, it does so much and it means so much, and it is so very powerful. It is about personal growth. It is about spiritual awakening. It is about starting over. It is about someone taking action. It is about raising our awareness. It is about being reborn by the fire of spirit. All of those things is the Ace of Wands, which is why I love it so much. Your person wants to start over. Yes, they do indeed. They're going to be a much better partner for you. They want this relationship to thrive. They're not going to put it down. They're not going to run it down. They are not going to run it through the mud or the dirt anymore. They are going to be at a higher vibration because they are going through all of this transformation to attain self-mastery, to attain spiritual insight for this spiritual awakening that is happening for them during this time that they are away from you. Definitely supporting them, getting rid of all of this junk and leaving it in the past and going forward to this lighter, brighter future with more peace, tranquility, harmony, balance, that light that shines out from that Ace of Wands as well. The Ace of Wands is also about passion, by the way, very much supporting the King of Wands. So yes, there is a lot of passion for you and your person in that oh so romantic, amorous, sensual kind of way. You turn them on, of course you do, just like they turn you on. But this is about them standing in their power. This is about them attaining that transformation that they need to improve the very nature of who they are. Not to completely change them, but to transform those bits and bobs and pieces of them that need that kick in the butt to make them a better person so that they can be more evolved and be a better partner for you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? And the Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles tells us your person wants it all with you. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who desires stability in a relationship, desires long-term partnership, wants that union to be rock solid, wants it to be built on a solid foundation that's not going to fall down ever again, because this person sees that by bringing all of their mucky stuff, their low vibration energies, their problems, their chaos, their confusion, their dramas, and everything else into this connection for the two of you. It did not help at all. And they don't want that stuff to be here anymore, because this person, it's not about trying again. It's about doing it and making it happen. They are so attracted to you with this Queen of Pentacles being here. They see you as someone who is just so very grounding, so very loving, so very nurturing. You have given this person so much. You're also a great listener. You give them great advice when they need advice. You help them work through their problems when they're having problems, whether it's with friends who bring drama into their life, or if their family is bringing drama into their life, or they're having to deal with a lot of problems that their family's having to deal with. Perhaps they have a sick relative, or perhaps, something's going on with their parents, or going on with their parents' home, or even siblings. You help them if they have some sort of financial crisis, that they screwed up their checking account or their investment portfolio or something. Just trying to help by being that energy that is just so loving and grounded and caring. And they are definitely missing this about you at the moment. Now, like the Knight, the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign. So that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But let's see what else. We're going to grab some oracle cards now, I think, and see what else is coming in. So also, with this Queen of Pentacles energy being here, it is about your person being more grounded as well, especially with the Knight and the Queen being here. No longer being all up in their head, no longer being in that space where they overthink or try to outthink or overanalyze, but just being in that place where they understand things and they try to look at things from different perspectives before making a decision, before making a choice. Not being impulsive, I suppose, is the right words for that. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is coming through, please? Chaos and conflict. Well, this card comes with number 33. If anyone resonates with number 33, now that can be your ages or the ages when you met. It can be March 3rd. It can be the number 6. It can be June or the 6th of any month. And this little creature here on this card always looks so chaotic and conflicted because it is a zebra, I think, but it has giraffe skin. So the giraffe skin is coming off so that the zebra can be revealed, or maybe it's vice versa, because it looks like there's little black and white stripy things on the floor here, or on the ground, on the sand. Regardless of whether it is a zebra with a giraffe skin or a zebra with giraffe skin that's trying to become a real zebra, chaos and conflict has been in your person's life. And they've brought it into yours, and it doesn't belong here anymore, is what this person is saying, because they are feeling it. That is how this reading started, with the fight on the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a powerful card, but also the King of Wands can feel some anger and deliver some anger as well. And they are delivering that anger unto themselves at the moment. Although that almost sounded very biblical in a way, didn't it? But it's time for this chaos and conflict to come to an end, is what they are saying. And they know that there's only one way to make that happen. And that is to start coming back into your life. To start apologizing to you. To start spending time with you. To start seeing if you are willing to try again. Only this time this person isn't going to try. They are going to not only put in their best effort, they are going to make it happen. Because with the King of Wands energy, and that is regardless of your person's gender, regardless of their sign, that is maximum effort. That is the ultimate when effort comes, okay? The energy of the King of Wands is not going to blow it. They're going to make sure that you feel loved, that you can see that they are serious about putting in that effort, but not wanting to let you down ever again, because they've let themselves down through all of this as well. And they do not like how it feels to have let you down. because they know that they hurt you in so many ways that they have so much regret for, which is why they do feel so very foolish. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? To be fair. And the figure on this card, that dress that she is wearing, always reminds me of a cake. I'm pretty sure that when I was 8 years old, I had a cake that looked like that for my 8th birthday. Now, that was a very long time ago, guys, but I really think I did have a dress cake, or a cake that looked like a dress. Anyway, we do like cake here at Crystal Vision 1111, and we do talk about cake in the chat on the premieres as well. And if you haven't joined us for a premiere here on Crystal Vision 1111, the premieres happen every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Time US. Come and join us in the chat. There is so much support, so much love. There's actually a lot of laughter in the chat as well. So come and join and talk, and don't be shy. Just start talking to the people that are in there, because everyone will talk to you and everyone is loving and caring. And it is a difficult journey that you are on right now when you are in this place where your person has vanished and you don't know what's going on, and you're looking for some kind of support, and your friends can't help you because they've never experienced anything like this kind of connection, and your family as well. But the people in the chat in the premiere for Crystal Vision 1111 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time every day most certainly can. To be fair, well, this person knows that they were not fair with you. Of course they weren't. They didn't treat you fairly, but that is something that's going to be oh so very different, because as that owl is sitting on top of her head, your person is also gaining a lot of wisdom, and they've needed to gain this wisdom, which makes all the sense in the world, because that is part of this transformation that they are experiencing in this transition space, that Six of Swords transition that's happening for them. There's going to be so much more balance and equilibrium between the two of you, because they're going to give back to you. Actually, it's going to be, instead of it being equal, it's going to be more like, because your person is going to be giving so much more to you, because they feel they have a lot of making up to do. They feel they need to show you that they are serious, that they are determined and dedicated and committed to making this work for the two of you. Now, this To Be Fair card comes with number 38. That can be your age, their age, the ages when you met. It can be March 8th. It can be August 3rd. It can be the number 11. So it could be the 11th of any month. It can be November. It can be the number 2. It can be the 2nd of any month, or February as well. Now, the interesting thing about that is the number 11 is the number that's on the Justice card. And the Justice card is all about fairness as well. Fairness, reciprocity, equal give and take, to and from. Equal giving and receiving to and from each other. That is what's fair, right? Also, we have a date range here. March 3rd to March 8th, if that date range resonates with anyone. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today? What do we need to hear? And this is serendipity. This card comes with number 18. And this little fairy is being carried away by that 4-leaf clover. I used to think it was her kite, but then I noticed that there was a string and she was holding on to it, and it's carrying her away. And here also it looks like someone has blown away the dandelions from these little things here. Make those wishes, blow those dandelions out. Number 18. Well, that can be the 18th of any month. That can be, well, it could be your ages or the ages when you met. It can be January 8th. It can be August 1st. It can be the number 9. It can be September or the 9th of any month. Serendipity. That is a great movie. Who has seen that movie, Serendipity, with John Cusack? That is such a great movie. Serendipity is synchronicity. Synchronicity are the signs and little coinkydinkies that happen to let you know that the universe is observing you and sending you those messages. I used to Well, I still do believe actually that when we experience a synchronicity, it is God winking at us. It's the universe basically saying, hey, yeah, I see you. Here's a little sign from us that we see you and that we are there and that we are very much part of your journey. And I feel as well, guys, whenever you see a little synchronicity, it really is an awe-inspiring moment because you are seeing the hand of the divine at work in your life in that moment. And that truly is a very powerful thing for you to experience. So whenever you see synchronicity or a sign from the universe, take a moment and express your gratitude to your angels and guides. But I feel as well that this serendipity card is telling us that your person is definitely seeing signs, synchronicities at the moment. Lots of them as well. And they are aware that they are messages from above. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? I pretend that I'm happy without you, but the truth is that I'm heartbroken over you. Well, yes, that is that 5 of Wands energy, being mad at themselves, thinking that they can fake it until they make it. But no, this person is more feeling like they are breaking it and breaking down because they are heartbroken without you in their life. And that is something that came in very clearly at the very beginning of the reading. That was coming in from Spirit about your person having to acknowledge about how much they miss you, how much they know they hurt you, causing you so much pain, but yet bringing it all upon themselves as well. Yes, they are heartbroken over you, and it's not a happy experience for them, but it is definitely giving them the support to complete this transformation that they need so that they can return new and improved. I know I messed things up between us. Can I get a second chance to make things right again? Now, I realize it might be more than a second chance for some of you guys, so please just take that as it resonates, of course. The bottom line is this person knows that they've blown it. They know that they made a mess. They know they made a lot of mistakes, and they do want another chance to get things right and get things on track. And this time, instead of let's try again, it's going to be about let's do it this time and just make it work. Because your person is going to be fully invested and dedicated into making it work for the two of you. Because that's the energy of the King of Wands and Knight of Pentacles combined. I miss you so much it hurts. Well, they do hurt. They are sad without you. And they know that they have hurt you as well. And I really believe that that is making it even more painful for them. Knowing that they hurt you the way that they have. They know they broke your heart. They know that they caused a lot of emotional wreckage in your life. They know that just disappearing and not saying anything about it either and just staying silent has not been helpful either. But those days of cowardly behavior are coming to an end because this person does not want to be that coward anymore. This person wants to be just like the lion on that strength card and stand in their power and show up and be the partner who's going to make it work for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message. And you've heard me say this before, and I'll probably say it 1,000 more times, but not all in one day, of course. Hurt, pain, sorrow, grieving, sadness, guilt, regret, all of those things, they are powerful teachers. They cause us to say, I have to make things different. I can't be in this space anymore. I have to do something about what I'm feeling, and I'm the only one that can do it. So yes, your person is growing up, and they do want to apologize. Forgiveness, return, and sorry. I do feel this person wants to apologize in a very beautiful way, actually. in a very big way. You will experience this apology from this person, but they also want to return. They want an opportunity to start over with you. They want the opportunity to begin all over. Only this time, they're going to make it work. They're going to invest all that they have to make it work, because they don't want to be stuck in this place again where they are without you. Mistakes. Well, your person knows that they've made some mistakes, right? Yes, they do. They know that they made a lot of mistakes. And the biggest mistake that this person feels that they made was causing you so much pain and heartache. They made other mistakes, of course. All of those things they are taking on and taking in. And you will see them being accountable for all of that, because they will own all of those things as they apologize to you. They're not going to hold back. They are going to be fully invested in explaining everything to you, because you deserve to know what caused them to create all of this emotional devastation in your life. But let's see what else is coming in. Memories. Well, memories are what this person is living on at the moment. Memories of you, thoughts of you, reminiscing about you, dwelling on you. Feeling very bittersweet, though, because you aren't around each other. And they want to get to that place where you are around each other again. Memories of you are screaming out at this person to take action. But the good news is, with the tarot portion of this reading, there is action all over it, because your person's growing up and they are transcending above all of the mistakes and what caused them to make the mistakes to begin with. And that is the important part to take home from this reading today, because this person wants to start over. This person does want a new beginning with you. It says try again. And I have said this several times throughout the reading, I think. Well, I think I have, is what I mean by that. I don't always remember everything I say. So it's not about trying again. It is about doing. This is about your person making sure that it's going to happen, because that is the energy of the King of Wands. The King of Wands is not going to try and see if they can make it work. Oh, no, no. King of Wands is, I am here. We are going to get this done, and we are going to make this happen, and it's going to work. Determination, drive, empowerment, courage, boldness, being fierce. This will be the energy of your person as they return, because being without you has caused them a lot of sorrow and sadness. They miss you. They regret hurting you. And they want this opportunity to try again with you. Only this time they will make sure that it is done right and that they do right by you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.